I mean, is it more scheme? Is it more personnel? Like when you evaluate Marcus Satterfield right now here on this Tuesday, September the 28th, what are your feelings on Satterfield overall as a play caller?
I wish I had a spicy hot take to throw at you here, but like the thing that comes to mind is I don't think our offense knows what it wants to be. If that makes any sense whatsoever. It's you look at what we did in the first half, which was tough to watch. And then that first drive of the second half, it seems as though you come out firing on all cylinders. And it's like you have an incredibly mobile quarterback in Luke Doty that you seem hesitant to use in the run game, or at least give that option. You seem hesitant to roll him out to get him some more time, let him be dangerous with his legs, give that run pass option on the outside. We don't do that. Even like the that first fourth down we went to, like you had a receiver who he threw it to who wasn't even past the first down line. It seems very discombobulated and without an identity whatsoever. And, we continue to run what I'm assuming are draw plays, right into the heart of the defense that don't go anywhere. And I don't know why listen, I get it. I know you have to run the football to have success, but at the same time, if that's not working 3 games into the season, not 3 series into a game, you got to figure something else out. And it's like they're struggling to figure out who and what they want to be on offense. And that's really the best way I can describe it. And the other, like on the flip side of that too, I heard from a buddy that, a lot of the offensive line confusion is coming from the quarterback's actually making the protection call at the line. And so to me, that's something like off the bat, I would just stop doing entirely, because that's clearly causing some miscues in there.
Yeah. I mean, you have to make an adjustment. I love the point you make though, is that they don't even really know what they want to do and they don't know what they're good at. And I think one of the reasons for that though, is I think they expected to be good in the run game. I would imagine, right? I mean,
yeah,
you'd
probably
have to think so coming off of last year. And so now it's like, oh, we're not even good at that. So it's like, well, where do we go from here? And yeah, I mean, it's I can't wrap my head around it. I mean, it's the same group last year. And I had I don't know if you saw on Twitter, and Gamecock Twitter reacted accordingly, but I had the take of, man, maybe Mike Bobo wasn't all that bad when it comes to scheming the run game, because was it that? Is this offensive line just not as good as we thought they were going to be? I mean, you like to think you have the backs. I don't see in any universe how the backs aren't as good as you thought. I mean, but I do agree with you. There's got to be adjustments made. And I would definitely say the calling the protections and just stop whatever.
Yeah, stop.
Because you can't just keep doing the same thing over and over again. I'm not ready to, fire Marcus Satterfield, which again is nuts, because I keep going back, Alex, to personnel. Do I think Marcus Satterfield is perfect? No, but like Gamecock fans, you knew what you were signing up for when you hired a head coach who'd never been a head coach, which again, this is not me in any way coming at Shane Beamer, but these guys are all learning on the job. Like Marcus Satterfield had never called a play at the Power 5 level, nor had Clayton White. So,
right.
I think the whole fire, the OC is crazy, but I'm just so hesitant to even like come for Satterfield's throat, because it's like, I think it's a mixture of things. I had to guess. I think it's just a mixture of things. I don't think, and I said it in the summer, and, we talked about it. South Carolina can't run the football. And I know, you said, like you just, you have to run the ball to win, and it's exhausting. It's annoying to say, but I just really look at this team as like, if they can't run the football, they won't win. That's it. Bottom line. If you can't even play to your strength on a week in, week out basis, I don't think this team's built to go throw it 30, 40, 50 times and win a football game. I just don't see it. I don't think you have those dynamic playmakers on the outside to run that type of offense.
Probably not. But at the end of the day, you got to put yourself in the best position to score points. And if you're finding yourself in 3rd and 7 constantly because you're getting stuffed on a run play like that, that's not a recipe for success either. I would go back to your Mike Bobo point and ask you for the second week in a row, You did see the Auburn score
right
this weekend, correct?
Auburn escaping a terrible loss to Georgia State and Sean Elliott's boys. So
yeah, so
right.
Before we go back on the Bobo,
no. I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying I wish Mike Bobo was here. I want people to understand I'm not. But I'm like, my brain is just having a hard time computing what is going on the play calling note. Though, Alex, again, is it? And also, by the way, I said it very clearly after the game. I said it on Sunday to people I was talking to. I said it on the show on Monday. I am not fire Marcus Satterfield. I'm not fire any coaches after the 4th game of year 1. However, bro, be critical. These guys are getting paid a lot of money to coach football. Be critical. I'm all for it. And am I saying that things are perfect in regards to play calling? No, I am not. On your side of things, how do you feel about the play? Like the example, a lot of fans were upset about, oh, why are you going forward to that 4th down? Why don't you kick the field goal? And it sort of made me chuckle because I'm like, we were just complaining last year about a guy that kicked too many field goals. So I have no problem with that specific 4th down play. Ball hits a guy in the chest. You got to make a play. I mean, that's it. If he makes the catch, Shane Beamer's a genius, but he doesn't. And that's something where, I had a caller make a point. Maybe Landon Sampson, a guy you're recruiting, maybe he does make that play. Maybe somebody else you sign makes that play. And it's like, at some point, you got to just let ball players go make ball plays. And when they don't, see what happened on Saturday night. That's what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I liked that call. I understand, people griping about it because, at that point it was what?
13-7.
13-7. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I understand the gripe about it, but at the same time, I like that play because I think you're going for the win and not to continue to push things further down the road. So I like that call. I understand why people don't, but at the end of the day, you're trying everything you can do to get a win against a team to that point. We're in that's 4th quarter, right?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, you're in a dog cat fight in the 4th quarter there, and so you're trying to get that win. So I don't hate that call at all.
I like seeing Shane Beamer err on the side of aggression versus being conservative. That's 100%. Kind of the way I view it, because again, it's hell, we had people in the preseason saying, oh, we should never kick a field goal, we should never punt, and it's like, you got what you asked for. What do you want? Play to win, not to lose. Play not to lose. You know what I mean? So I like that. I like the call. I like it. I can live with that. I'll say that. I don't like the execution. I can live with the call.
100%. And the guy running the flag route behind him was wide open, which is another issue entirely. But That's neither here nor there.